train into town. It's just sorting out the parking for kits in the garage. Were those machines out yet?
Yeah, I think they have those like cars that go around scanning your number plate.
Oh, well, hopefully it registers ours then. So, which platform? Well, we're aboard our metro. We don't know where it's going. We presume it's going to Chicago.
It's like 15 minutes early.
Yeah, oh well.
Or is the previous one that was late?
Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. We got a day pass. We just go ride trains all day until we end up. Look, they're very interesting. Very interesting seats. Seats fold down. It's like area for your baggage along here and stuff. No, there isn't. People below. Oh well. Wow, this is definitely Chicago, isn't it? There's one thing that gives Chicago away is the river. So cool. Just arrived in downtown. The rain round today. Kit is nicely in a parking garage undercover. We caught the train in, which is a good way to get in.
Yeah.
Saves driving in. New buildings down there, Nat, just been put up. We're heading into here, are we? Or down here?
Yeah, I mean...
We're heading down here? Metro.
Those things look very...
It's just a Halloween attraction, is it?
I think so.
Okay, let's head into the Halloween attraction called a railroad station. Okay, after you.
Hey.
Wow.
007 Science.
We're visiting the Science Museum. That's where James Bond exhibition on, eh? Heading in here today. Just got the train down. Took what, about half an hour, I suppose, isn't it, on the train to get here from the CBD. So the Americans got this U-boat in 1944 from the Germans, and Germans set explosives to sink the U-boat, but the US soldiers were able to find the explosive before it sank, so they were unable to scuttle it. So here it is, it's been preserved in this museum. It's so massive. There's the torpedo coming out of the torpedo tube. Awesome, eh? The US were able to take it ashore and work out what the Germans were up to. Reverse engineer some of their technology, eh? What a cool save. It's one of the major attractions of this museum, isn't it, Nat?
Yeah.
A lot of people come here just to see this. It's so cool it's been preserved in this little area though. It's very well done. We walked through it in 2017, we actually went through it, didn't we, Nat?
Yes.
This is an Enigma machine that the Germans used during World War II to send coded messages. The code book was weighted, so it couldn't be found, thrown overboard, it would sink. It's very ingenious, wasn't it? There we have it. Genuine Enigma machine. Here's the model. Here's the real thing. Look at the burn marks on it, ain't it?
Yes.
This is a SpaceX module that linked to the space station, didn't it?
Yeah, a couple of times.
A couple of times. But worse for wear now. Display in the museum here. Wow. No, it's been toasted, hasn't it? Gosh.
Oh yeah, this is the tire.
They call it the toasted marshmallow, do they? See, it looks like one of them.
Reached the transportation section. Got trains and planes. Big Boeing up there. It looks like you can go for a trip through that. Some sort of early train, I think. And then very large model railway. Oh yes, I remember this now. That's very cool.
in Seattle now. Detail is very cool on this. There goes the Amtrak map. We like this from on a railroad map. There's Kipling put on a ship. Oh, look, it's a Zephyr. It's a Burlington Route Zephyr. It's such a cool looking train, isn't it? Was it turbine? I mean, a turbine train, I think. We're arrived at Lake Michigan.
Yes.
The weather's improved somewhat. There's the city behind us. And this is Lake Michigan. Slightly bigger than Lake Taupo, isn't it?
Slightly bigger,
You
yeah.
can't actually see the other side. It's just looks like the sea. This is one huge lake. There's a tailgate party. You can drink and have a barbecue, whatever, on the lake. Party on boats. That is a lake, apparently. Look, it just goes on and on forever. Trump supporters there. Take America back. Everyone's going out for an evening cruise now.
Yeah.
The weather's actually quite light. This can get really rough, this lake, can't it?
Quite nice this evening.
Beautiful evening. Saturday night, Chicago. Everyone's out and about, enjoying themselves. There's the Trump Tower behind us here. Morning.
Good morning.
We're driving through Chicago. The northern suburbs. We're off to see our friend Eric today. Eric's promised to take us around and well, kindly offered to take us around Chicago. Looking forward to catching up with Eric. Good to see him. And yeah, it's like a better day today than it was yesterday. It's not raining, which is good. Just have to get some gas and then we'll go and meet Eric and see what the day brings.
Downtown Chicago today. Saw this chick getting her photo last night as well. Pretty sure it's the same one. She's starting to look a little bit over it. Don't know how many landmarks in Chicago she's had her photo taken in front of, but it's pretty cute. Remembering how great the architecture is in Chicago. So many different types of buildings. There's the Buckingham Fountain and the lake just behind us. Just behind the fountain there.
Hunt for more of these locations from Chicago, from Night of the Juggernaut. Eric's onto it, busy comparing his screenshots to the actual view, trying to line up his shots from 38 years ago.
Yeah, I think the infrastructure is quite soon.
It is. You found it! We have found another location. So Route 66 begins in Chicago right here. Start of Route 66 now.
That's the old side. Starts.
Oh, begins there. Begins Route 66.
It means the start of the end.
Start, it means both ends of it. Such a cool place. So it's a bit of a local hangout, is it?
It is, yeah.
It
This
is.
is very much an iconic Chicago place.
Iconic
There
place.
are a few in other cities though, but the originals are
Started it from Chicago. Oh, it's good to have some local food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Portillo's is the place.
Yeah.
It's very nice. There it is there. So just had our lunch here. Hot dogs and
Yeah.
Chicago style hot dogs. Very nice. Eric's car. Thanks Eric for taking us around. He's a good dude. This is one view you can just tell this is Chicago just with this elevated railway.
Yeah. I'm gonna circle back around and I'd say, well, I'll come back down the one that looks close.
That is cool. That is so cool, Eric.
Oh, thanks.
That must be a lot of fun driving it.
It is.
Like you say, you can't go anywhere without being noticed in this.
What's that?
You can't go anywhere without being noticed in this. You can get away with kit but not being noticed, but
Correct.
you cannot be not noticed in this car.
You are correct.
And I love the Gran Torino. How many people respond to this car? Because it's obviously an older TV show now, is it?
It's an interesting mix. So the people that don't know it, obviously, because it's bright red with the white stripes. So,
Yeah.
I'll get a decent amount of response. They're just kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't think they necessarily know what it is, but they'll see it.
Yeah.
And a lot of, I think, younger people will see it and say, hey, like, that's a really cool car,
a cool
but they
car.
don't know what it is.
No, it is, yeah.
It's usually the older people that they come up like, Starsky! Much like you probably experienced a kit, like, does it turbo boost? The common question I get is, are you Starsky or are you Hutch?
No garage is complete without kit, especially if it's a garage that has TV cars in it. This is beautiful. Wow, look at that. This is an 82, you say?
Yes, factory 82.
Oh, look at this lovely left rear quarter, Nat.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's beautiful. Eric, I just love your quarter.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time on it. Done lots of work to it. And,
Oh, that's very nice. So you've had this replica for how long?
7 years?
7 years, right?
2017. It should be hooked up to the trunk battery. The countdown sequence, hopefully.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, I recognise those Jupiter. Yeah, that's Jupiter. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And then I have a separate switch for the upper and lower
Upper
console.
Ah, yep, I see.
And then the camera is on a switch.
That's awesome.
This is the empty plutonium chamber.
Oh, right, okay, yep. So have you regularly travelled back in time in this car? Or have you regularly travelled back in time in it, or do you only save it for special events?
I wish. I wish I'd travel with that.
Did you go?
Yeah, typically just events. So same thing with this one. I have the out of time plate, and this is the actual plate that I.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, you're not doing any time travel because your flux capacitor is missing at the moment, so until you get that repaired, you won't be time travelling anywhere. Now we're following this Dutch Hutch car to the police station. That's the appropriate thing to be going to, isn't it?
Absolutely.
How you don't get much more 80s than this, do you? Wow, that is cool. This beautiful dish to us.
This is Chicago tradition, Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza, the classic. There's sausage and cheese, sun-ripened tomatoes. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. The butter crust, we got it fresh. Just came out a couple minutes ago. So
Beautiful.
welcome to Chicago deep dish. I hope it's better than your last one.
Thank you.